Culture Warrior segment tonight. The Centers for Disease Control out of Atlanta recently conducted a survey on unwed pregnancy. A whopping 71% of teenage girls in America say it's okay for an unmarried female to have a child. 64% of male teenagers believe that. So what does this say about the United States? Here now, the Culture Warriors, Fox News correspondent Juliet Huddy in for Gretchen Carlson, and Fox News analyst Margaret Hoover. So what does it say, Hoover? I mean, that's 71%. That's a big number.
It's a really tragic number, and what's happened is by failing, I think our culture has failed to condemn teenage pregnancy.
Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there.
Okay.
Okay. So you want the culture to condemn
teenage pregnancy? Yes.
all of it, across
Yes,
the board?
absolutely.
All right. Say that it is morally wrong?
Not only is it diminishes opportunities for young women, it is lonely, it is expensive, and it literally,
So
your
would
life
you-
will
would you-
not
if
be
you-
better if
if
you are
you
raising
were
a kid
in-
and you're 18.
Puts a crimp in your social life.
If
completely.
you were,
To say the least.
but if you were in power, would you do PSAs? Remember, like just say no to drugs?
Absolutely. I
All
would
right.
do PSAs, and I would get every female actress in Hollywood out saying, look, you are a young woman.
And you know how
have
many would show up
opportunities."
for that?
Yeah, you know what? You got to
They
twist
wouldn't
a few
show up
arms.
for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe if President
No,
Obama
they would
asked
not
them, they'll
show
do
up.
it.
Oh, yes, they
Hold on.
would.
The female actresses in
course.
Hollywood would show up and say, teenage pregnancy, you shouldn't
promote
do it?
abstinence to to what? Oh
Baloney.
yeah.
I doubt they're going to
Baloney.
promote
They would not.
abstinence. But
Well, let's
They
put
would
a
not.
call out to them.
No
Bill,
way.
you're a very powerful man.
They
put a
wouldn't
call
do
out
it.
to them.
They wouldn't do it. And look, if anybody's watching now or any agents, you know, and you have a client, a big name female actress client or singer, and they want to do this, I'll put them in
Hollywood,
a heartbeat.
I have
You know,
faith
we'll
in
get
you.
nothing. We'll get zero. Go ahead.
Yeah, the problem is that has happened in our culture is that it has not only become demystified because of all of these examples of teenage pregnancies. You have this show 16 and Pregnant
Yeah.
on MTV. But it's not just demystified, it's actually becoming glorified.
Well, 16
in
and
the
Pregnant
culture.
does glorify the situation, does it not?
Well, it doesn't give constructive, don't do this. Sort of the takeaway isn't this is a terrible thing. The takeaway is if you
I got
if
my
you do
own
well on
reality
this
show.
show,
That's
and
what
then
it
you
is.
can maybe.
All right. Now, Huddy, way back in the Stone Age when I was growing up in Levittown, okay,
Did they have electricity back then?
they had horse carried buggies and all of that.
Right.
But if a girl got pregnant, and this is absolutely true, a girl got pregnant in my neighborhood, and it was largely Catholic Jewish neighborhood. Often the girl would have to go away to school.
Yeah.
There was embarrassment
They
on
went
the family.
to boarding
All right.
school.
So that was decades ago. What has changed in America? What from that to this?
Well, like you said, that show. I mean, every time I flick around my channel and I'm channel surfing and I go by MTV, you either see teen cribs, you know, where they take these really wealthy children, they go through their homes, or you see 16 and Pregnant, or you see teen moms. And I was talking to a friend's daughter. She's 14. She says they look at these shows and they think, well, this is the first
All
step
right.
So they go to Real Housewives of New York.
The media exposure and tolerance or acceptance of this has
And
changed.
no, flat out glorification of it. Harper's
Listen, I don't know.
Bazaar this month for June has a whole spread with Bristol Palin wearing $7,000 Carolina Herrera dresses,
that's true.
holding her baby, looking like it's a walk in the park, and it's not.
But she is sending a message when they interview her. She's saying, look, this was
She
this
said
was a bad
Bristol
choice.
Palin doesn't condone it, but it happened.
It
Okay.
happened, and you know what? She has a
All
supportive
right, now
family
this-
that's wealthy,
this
and it's
study-
easier for her.